Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Arthleen Lawrence on the Facts of Life show. I'm coming to you live in Atlanta, Georgia. I just want to say hello to all our listeners and our viewers over there in, let's see, Barbados, Dominica, London, Paris, Ohio. Where else? There's just so many places I can't remember where. Even Africa. One of my friends signed on earlier from Africa. So I just want to greet each and every one of you, and just I pray that everyone is having a really, really great day. It's about, let's see, 50 degrees here in Atlanta, and it's a sunny. And I know some places are like, negative 10 or 10 degrees, like Ohio. I'm sorry you guys have really cold weather, but we are enjoying the weather here in Atlanta. And today we have a really amazing show for you. If you just tuning in, let me just say some of the sites where you can find us. And also I'm going to give the call-in number in case anyone wants to call in and talk to me and talk to my amazing guests that today. The number you can call in is 470-251-4343. And social media, IG Live, TV status, LYVE, TV.status. Also on Instagram, status_network. Facebook, on my Facebook, of course. And plus, you can go into Status Network, LLC. Periscope, status_network. Twitter, on the status_network. And like I said before, live on right here on my page. You can also download the Status Network app. Is that on the Apple Store, Google Play, Apple Store? That way, wherever you are in the world, you'll be able to view the Facts of Life show. And for those of you who don't know me, I'll say it again. My name is Arthleen Ligia Lawrence. I am a fashion designer right here in Atlanta. I do a lot of other stuff. I wear a lot of hats. So as we go through the show and as you check my Facebook, you guys will get to know more and more about me. But we're going to jump right into the show. But before I do that, I feel led to give God praise, because the last few weeks has been really, really crazy, and just things coming from nowhere. And a lot of times it stresses me out. It makes me want to give up. But I know that I can't give up, because there are too many people waiting on me. I know that God has a call and a purpose on my life. And if I give up, then, these people are going to suffer, or some might not be able to do the things that they have to do that God has already trained me to do to help people. So I just want to give God praise that today, in spite of everything that I go through, I can smile. Because if you guys know the things that I faced this week, you'll be like, how is she still smiling? I smile because I have God in my life, and because I focus on God, and because I know that He's the one that can keep me. Everything else will fail, but God never fails. So I just want to give shout out to my God, and I know He's going to cause the show to be awesome. One promise He made me, He told me that in His word, that if I seek Him, that if I do His will, His work, if I'm obedient to Him, He will make all my plans succeed. So every plan that I have, I know because I have that confidence in God. I know because I trust in God and I believe God, I serve God. I know that everything that I do will prosper. And He also tells me in His word that if I do this, that no weapon that is formed against me will prosper. So it's all His weapons and all His things that are coming against me, I want to serve notice to them that you will not prosper, because greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world. If you're just tuning in, you're listening to the Facts of Life TV show. I am your host, Arthleen Lawrence, and I am so excited to bring my beautiful, awesome guest. I'm going to just tell you a little bit about her, Chelsea Kiffin. And if I pronounce her name wrong, she's going to correct me when she gets there. She is an up-and-coming content creator and model based in Atlanta, Georgia. From a young age, she always had a passion for fashion and art. Cool, passion for fashion. In the pursuit of perfecting her craft, she obtained her bachelor's in fine arts from Columbus State University and a master's in arts administration from the University of Kentucky. She is a smart girl. Smart, talented, gifted, beautiful, everything, all of these, or the above. As a content creator, she provides services such as custom headpieces and artwork, styling, graphic design, and marketing skills. Y'all, her pieces are amazing, and we're going to show you a few of them here today. But also, we're going to talk about the huge fashion show that we have, well, a gala, red carpet gala that we have coming up in December. And we're going to showcase some of her pieces, and another artist, Alicia Leguer, we're going to showcase her artwork, and it is going to be amazing. So I'm going to continue. Oh, I just Alicia's name there. Now, Chelsea is working together with Alicia Leguer to help local artists promote their work through their streetwear clothing line, Atlanta Magic. I am just so proud of her. I just met her a few days ago, and I've already adopted her as my daughter. I am just super proud of her, and just all this here this is what I am about. These are the young people, the people that I want to embrace, and I know God allowed me to go through all these things so I can embrace these young people and train them and help them, empower them, and that's why we have the show too, so we can find avenues and find opportunities and openings. We never know who's listening, because I want to bring them on here that someone may hear that about them and be able to give them a big break. So I am so excited, and Chelsea's gonna be coming today, and she's wearing one of my pieces, and we just want to give you a little glimpse of what's going to be on the show on December 9th. And she's a model, so there she is with one of my pieces. See, she knows how to work the runway, and she's gonna be one of our models. Yes, show them a walk. Let's see the walk. I know we don't have a lot of space here, but just, yes. Okay, guys, see? Go, girl. Yes, yes. There we go. So this is Chelsea. She's just a super amazing young model, and she's gonna change into a black and white piece, which is, piece that can be worn in different ways. So even as she changes, I'm going to just talk to you about the upcoming show for December 9th. So December 9th, as many of you may know, I have an organization which is called Restore to Empower. And maybe even before I go to December 9th, I will talk about the first project, the second project we have in Fayetteville at the library. But I have an agency which is a charity. It's called Restore to Empower. And with that, I work with young people and also abused women. And I teach them, work skills. But one of the main one is fashion and sewing that we teach to these young people. But also, I just wrote a course, and it will be going online really soon. I actually have two courses, a sewing and fashion course and also a book writing course. So in the next month, you'll be able to register online for my courses. And so the sewing and fashion course, we work with abused women or the youth, and we teach them to sew and to draw and to do fashion. But what I like about the course, what I had to put in the course was empowerment. Because I did not want to just tell them, you want to come and sew, I will just teach you. No, I wanted to empower them. I wanted them to make sure, okay, this is what I really want to do. So we teach them etiquette, we teach them customer service, leadership, and just different little classes that we have included in the course. That way, when they're finished with the program, they know, they can start their own business, or they can work in the factory, or they can work for different people. So that is what Restore to Empower is about. And we, if you can put up the flyer with the library, we are, I think next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll be at the Fayette County Library. We'll be talking about, do you have the flyer with the library, please? So we'll be talking about, sorry. I saw Chelsea with my beautiful outfit. You guys will see it later, not yet. But we'll be doing the blankets for babies. There we go, blanket for babies. What that is that I have this time set out, and we have I think it's DARS, DARS from Fayetteville, and my organization, and anybody else who wants to support, feel free to support. We get fleece material, and we'll be at the Fayette Library for 3 hours, and I'm going to teach them to make fleece blankets. And when we're done with this project, we're going to take these blankets, and we're going to find a hospital in Atlanta, and we're going to provide these blankets to the kids in the hospital. And about the show, it's called Fashion, Music, and Art, and show in it's gonna be at Jade Center in Norcross, Atlanta, and it's a red carpet event. If you guys know me, I love to dress up. I love to see people dress up. I love everything on the catwalk, and these are some of my pieces, fashion and art on the catwalk. December 9th at 3:30 to 7. We have an amazing wine sponsor, One Hope. We have my friend Erica Mitchell she's District 5. She is going to host the show. I have just some of Atlanta top models. It is just going to be an amazing show. And it's my daughter Alicia is gonna be one of the mortgages, one of the companies advertising. Oh, I'm sorry, I get a little distracted because someone was saying something to me. But Alicia is gonna be showing her shirts and stuff. And we have Orchestra Noir. How can I forget them? Orchestra Noir, an amazing symphony. They're gonna be playing at the show. So you guys are in for a good time. Make sure you check my Facebook and to get all the information. So we have Miss Chelsea with a second piece. And it's actually put a few pieces together. The camera can go on Chelsea. Okay, there she is. So what we have, this is actually there's a suit, the black and white suit. So beautiful. And now she's gonna take the jacket off. So when I make my designs and stuff, I try to make them like really versatile. I try to make them where, you know, you can wear it different ways. And you can wear it, say, even with the skirt. You can wear a really nice t-shirt with that skirt and some nice jewelry, and you're nicely dressed. With that pink top, you can wear some black slacks or another skirt with it and be all looking all nicely dressed. The same thing with the jacket. I make every piece that it's not where you can just go one place with it or you can just dress one way. Most of my pieces are very versatile, and a lot of these will be seen on the show. We have a lot of new pieces that we're going to be showing, so make sure you guys come out December 9th for the show. And Miss Chelsea is going to join me at the white table where we're going to chat and have a really good time. You could just maybe hang it on the back. Hang on. Well, my dear, welcome. Hi. Welcome. Let's make sure this is... I am so excited to have you here today. Yes. So excited. And I know we just met like a few days ago, and I feel like I've known you like forever. So yeah. Welcome. Say hello to your viewers.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me. It has been a wonderful experience so far, and I love her designs. They're definitely one of a kind, and they're unique, and it's been a lot of fun.
Yes, I mean, it's really fun, you know, working with you. And I was telling that to my husband. Well, even before I said that to him, when I sent out the information to you, like I met you at my daughter's 25th birthday. Happy birthday, Alicia, if you're listening.
I love you, waifu.
We love you. This is one of my daughter's best friends. And, you know, her best friends are pretty much, I just embrace them as my daughter because I love my daughter. And anyone who loves my daughter, I love them. And anyone who hates my daughter, you don't want to find out. Honestly. But anyway, you know, I met you, and from the time you came in, you were so graceful and just so classy and beautiful. Thank and you sat right next to me. I'm like, ooh, I love her. You know, and we talked about the show and everything that was going on. It's almost like you were just like me, because I was like, can you do this? Yeah. Can you? Yeah. And that's how I am. I say yes before I think about it, and I go back. I was like, oh man, what did I just say yes to? Right. But we always figure out, you know,
how to make it work.
How to make it work. What month were you born?
May.
May. Oh, very close to me. Yes. I was born in March, and we're just, you know, we're crazy people, but crazy good. But it was just amazing that I just asked you, and it was just like, yeah, sure. And the amazing thing about you that I liked was when I contacted, well, you contacted me and I wrote back to you, you were like on top of things. And today, I was telling my husband when he called me, you got there like 10 minutes early or 15, however early. And I was like, I really like this girl, this young woman, because this is something that a lot of times that even, I wouldn't say just young people in general sometimes they don't show up on time.
Right.
Or they don't respond to stuff on time. And I know that in life things can happen where we can be running late, or there might be an accident, or someone might, something might happen to a child or your mother, and I do get that. Right. But I want to encourage our viewers, and even as you encourage me to, that even when you're working with people, that their time is important, that if you can not procrastinate, but respond in time, and you do it with such grace and such joy. It made my work a lot more easier. So thank you very much for coming on board, and even in less than a week deciding to do this. And we're gonna talk about you, but I really like what you do. Just reading this short part about you, I was like, wow, you've done so much, because I'm sure you're about my daughter's age, and you guys just a little bit,
like a year or two.
You guys have done so much. That's why I tell my daughter, because she has done so much, in her life, and sometimes you feel like she has not done a lot, and I'm like, Alicia, you've done a lot more than people twice your age have done.
That's true.
And I think maybe sometimes, I don't know if it's because people don't get recognized or for what they've done, or a lot of times many times we think we need to have a lot of money to go with what we have. And if we don't have money, then we're not successful.
Right.
Money is good, and yeah, you need money to pay the bills and stuff, but I don't believe it's just having money. That's what, success is.
Yeah.
That's not even on there, but what success means to you? Sorry to put you on the spot.
No, it's okay. It's okay. To me, success looks like I'm able to give back to those around me. Yes. So like my community, my family, my friends, just being in a spot where I can support other people without, having to have them struggle or having to ask for anything is success.
See, she's just like me. I'm telling you guys, I got a kid. I'm missing a kid. I think someone kidnapped my daughter, my second daughter.
Sorry, Mom.
I'm gonna claim it back. Sorry, Mom, because she is like my heart, and that's why I do what I do. I have done a lot of work, a lot of free work, and to me, it means so much to me to be able to give back. And when I see the look, even on whether it's the kid's face, or I have one of my students that called me from New York. And right now she has this big post in New York, and she's like, it's because of you, thank you. And she's getting married, and she called me to tell me about it. And it's like, you better come to the wedding. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna design the dress, of course.
Of course.
It makes me feel so good. And I have another one, which is like my son in Ohio, that he's doing so well over there. When I think of that, and many others, even if it was not a monetary transaction, but to see them move on and to be doing well, to me, that is success. To me, that makes me feel rich. And I know eventually the money will come. And God has been so good that even if I've done all this work without, charging or expecting money, He's always met every one of my needs. And I know He will continue to do it. I know He will open the right doors. So that is what, to me, success is. To be able to embrace someone, to be able to help someone, because it's not money they need all the time. Yes, we need money, but sometimes you want to know someone really cares, and someone really can walk you through a stage of life, or can say, you know what, you can cry on my shoulder, I will be there for you. Right. Or we can go out into the community and help some of this young people, or even help our peers. Right. And I told my husband, and I'm just gonna say it here, what God made plain to me, really, with all of this I was doing, like it just come full circle. What this calling, what all this training was, is for me to work with young people like you guys.
Right.
And to the millenniums, that's what they call you?
Yeah.
Okay, millenniums, to work with them, to teach them and to empower them, and to help them with really great leadership skills. And to get into whether it's in the fashion or the art industry, and that's what I'm going to do, to support you guys. And anybody out there who wants to come on board with me, hey, let's go, because we need to let our young people know that we're there for them. Many times we criticize them. Many times we don't support them. Many times maybe because one person do something bad. Oh, all these young people, they're bad, and they wear the pants under their butt, and they have tattoos and all this stuff that we talk negatively about them. But we have to really focus on how can we help them, how can we empower them, because you guys, you know, are the next generation,
right.
and we want to make sure that you guys are empowered and you guys are ready, that when you go out there, that the generation that comes after you, that you can pass that mantle. So thank you for coming on, and gosh, I can talk. Maybe that I'm really in the right business, right?
Right. And thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. It really is my pleasure, and I'm looking forward to having you in the show.
Yes.
You guys saw how beautifully she walked and how gracefully. So she'll be one of our models, and we'll have another. I think in the next couple of weeks, the other show we will bring on some other models and maybe Orchestra Noir or somebody, and have another really great show. So when I read your bio, we talk a bit. I read about content creation. What exactly is content creation?
Well, content creation is kind of all the things that I'm good at wrapped up into one. So I'm proficient in social media management, and I'm one of those people that is great at conceptually thinking things and making them a reality. So I, have a background in fine arts. So if you need graphic design skills, website management, anything like that, I've got you covered from beginning to end. And that's just kind of the really quick summary of content creation.
So you design websites and stuff? Well, Karen, if you're watching over there in Ohio, you're asking for website designer, and I know my son could not do it right now. There you go. And see, that's what we want to do. That's what I want to bring people on, that when they come on, that they can say what they do, and there might be someone out there that's looking for a designer or just looking for a content writer or just maybe a doctor, an attorney, a healthcare person. And by listening to our show, you can get that information, because that is what the Facts of Life show is about. It's the facts of life, the everyday challenges that we face. We want to talk about all these different challenges, and we want to talk about our victories too, so that people know, hey, you know what, if she can do it, then I can do it. So I'm going to ask my husband to bring some of her pieces there for me, so we can show some of the pieces that, she talked about. We'll have you talk about it. But, when you talk about when you can take things and put it together, and that's like me. Sometimes I some of my designs, I redo stuff to them. Like I may have a dress, you may see it one way, and like a year from now, it's going to be completely different. And as I was laying last night, I was like, okay, I have like 11 wedding dresses, and I have like 15 models. I'm like, you can just rest on the side there. We want to see. If you put it right here.
Far away.
There we go. Okay, so cool. Yeah. No, I don't think it's any blue.
No blue.
And so I'm thinking, I was like, okay, I have like a few weeks to make some wedding dresses. But then I realized I found one, just a simple white dress, and right away I had this idea. I'm like, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do to this white dress, and just put different things on and make it, something different. We will go to the second question. How did you get into content creation?
Well, it sounds strange enough, but it started when I was actually really young. So from a young age, my parents were always super supportive, and I was designing, fashion clothes for my Barbies, and with my little sewing machine, putting them together. And then the older I got, the more involved in art I got. And, when I went to college, I really got a really fantastic understanding of what exactly types of mediums that I work with, and that I'm really good at and not so great at. But taking that and then combining it with my business savvy is kind of how that all beautifully came together. And I obviously want to share that with other people.
Yeah, and your pieces are beautiful. I'm going to ask you about what's your background in fashion, but what you just said, you want to share that with other people, and that's what we are about. I remember I'm going to be speaking at Pinewood Studios Cafe next week, Wednesday, and I'm going to share my story. And one of the things I'm going to really even talk about, again, my daughter, Alicia, I made a dress for her 2008, and that's what got me started in the fashion industry. I had no intention. I did not want, even if I knew I was always fashionable. I was in nursing school. I actually, when I went to work, the doctors would be like, are you going to a party? Or not a party, but where are you going? Because I would come with my uniform, and I would walk into the hospital with heels, and my tennis shoes would be in my bag. I would have beads and earrings and stuff. I'm like, I'm going to take it out, but I'm not going to be walking the streets in no uniform. And, so that was before I even got into this. So I know it was always there. But when I made the dress for my daughter, that's what, got me started. And I remember just when Pastor Tyers put me to sit down, he's like, you have a gift. If you can make this dress in a day, you have a gift, and I want to help you with that gift. And that's what I do for people too, because someone helped me,
right?
Then. I'm like, okay, I'll think about it. So he met with me, and we would talk about it. And next thing I knew, I could not get it out of my head. I started drawing and designing and making stuff. But as I got more into it, I would ask the other designers for help, or people, and say, how do you do this? How can you show me? And no one would help me. They would be like, oh, we just wing it. Oh, you can Google it, or just, and no. And I was like, whoa. And I made a lot of foolish mistakes. I wasted a lot of money that if people had just helped me, because I don't think that what is for you is for you. What God has for you is for you. And even if you share your gift, and even if they steal your design or steal your style, oh, well, you'll come up with something else. Right. That means it is that good that someone wants to steal it. So people were always afraid that you're going to take their stuff, so no one would help. And that's why I say, you know what, I want to just help people. I want to be able to help them. When I had my boutique, I had this girl that wanted to have a business. She was in corporate America. She's like, I don't think I can do it. I was like, you know what, I believe so much in you. I'm going to sow the first $100 into you. I didn't have money. I gave her the $100. And now she has a really nice cake business. Nice. So that's what we do for people, to just empower them and to help them. So we're going just right into it. So that's a really good thing, that you want to just give back to people. And God is going to give back to you even as you give to people. And whatever I can do to help you, we'll work together. And next year we're going to go to Paris. I've done shows in Paris and London. And I'm going to take you along with me. So I know your mom's watching, and she's like, oh, this girl is taking my daughter
mom
away.
Is like, go for it. She's my biggest cheerleader. I love my parents.
Very good.
They're fantastic.
Very good. It's good when you have that kind of support, That's I thank God I have this kind of support with my daughter and my husband. And I run ideas by him, and just, I know some people are like, oh Lord, what is she talking about now? Because I just, all these ideas in my head, but he really encourages me too. So it's good when we have this kind of support. Thank you, honey. Thank you very much, and thank you, Alicia and Fabian and Randy. For you guys are just so supportive. And it's amazing when you have great people behind you. And some people don't have that, and that's where we come in. That those who do not have that support, we can be that support to them. So give us a little bit on your background with fashion.
Well, I've always loved clothes, and I've loved fashion and styling. And, growing up looking at the greats like Vera Wang and Alexander McQueen, I've always been inspired by them to just go outside of my comfort zone and try new things. And then, as I got older, what I really enjoyed was being able to put different looks together. So if you guys go on my website, I do have like the 2019 lookbook already there. And all of the pieces, most of the pieces, not all of them, are actually like thrifted from Goodwill. And it's basically just trying to show people that you can get great looks without spending a lot of money, and you can try new things, for cheap.
Wow, very, very good. As you mentioned, I'm going to ask you to, and we'll do it again later, to tell our viewers, what social media platform you are most active on, and how they can get in touch with you, where they can find, and we're going to show them, well, maybe we should show them the pieces first before we do that. Okay, so one of my favorite pieces, which I'm going to show you guys in a minute, is going to be what do you call this?
I call it my captain's hat.
The captain's hat.
Yes. Actually, I wore this one, and so I custom made this one, and I wore it to Afropunk in Brooklyn, and it was marvelous. It was fantastic, and you're so chic. Right? And she looks cool, doesn't she? Like, you could look cool too.
Yes.
And I do make custom pieces as well.
This is amazing. I love this. This just caught my eyes when I saw it. This is amazing work. I really love that. And the thing with, even with everything that I do, these are some of the things that we teach the young people to do when we go to the library next week. That's what we're working with blankets and stuff, but these are some of the amazing things that we teach them to do. So I'm going to put it right here. Oh, well, I don't want to hide you.
That's okay.
So I'm going to put it right over there. Okay, and there's some more. beautiful pieces. This is all her handwork.
Yes, this is one of my favorites.
What's your inspiration for this piece?
So I work organically, and the great thing about that piece is you can actually wear it in any direction. You can flip it around, wear it on the back of your head, the front of your head. It's supported all around, so there's no right or wrong way to wear it. Right, so it's great if you're trying to do like an avant-garde shoot, or you're trying to be really edgy, or if you're trying to really stand out in a crowd. But that one, I love that one. It was...
Yes, I love anything black and white.
Yes, the trim is actually what inspired me first. So I bought the trim, and I was like, wow, here's my idea, went ahead and made it a reality.
It's amazing that you said that, because that's one of the things I do. I would go to the store, I'll buy trim, I'll buy fabric, and I'm inspired by the fabric. I really don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just like, oh, I really like this fabric. I go to Joann Fabrics, and they're like, what are you going to do? Because all these pieces, I was like, I have no clue what I'm going to do. But eventually something comes up.
And it comes together.
Yes, that's what the artist in us. So this is another great piece, and we're going to have her work at the show. Let me put it down for a second. So you guys, you have to come out. We're gonna have some amazing stuff. Another thing is we have Franklin that's coming all the way from New York. My friend Franklin out there in New York. He is amazing. I met him like when I first came to Atlanta in 2013, and you know, he just embraced me like his big sister. And when we got married in Paris, Franklin was right there with me. And he's gonna be coming down, and we're going to have some really avant-garde here. And another friend of mine that might join us, Marcus, I'm not sure yet, but he might join us. But we have some amazing stylists. We don't have a hairdresser yet, but it's gonna be amazing hair, amazing headpieces and dresses. My daughter Alicia, she's also an artist, and we're gonna take, and I wish I had some of her paintings, but we're gonna take some of her paintings and we're going to print it on t-shirts.
Nice.
And I have my new collection, my men's collection, is all African print. So the guys might be modeling the African pants with the t-shirts, and some of the girls might model it too. There's another amazing piece. That would go really nice with the pink collection.
It does. I can put it on.
Even if what you have it too.
Oh, sorry. So it sits. It's very avant-garde, right? Looks nice.
Yes, we'll leave this one on. This one's pretty.
I'll just wear this one.
Wow. So tell us about this one, though.
Oh, this one, it was... So I bought these big flowers first, and when I saw them, I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I wanted to make something that was large, three-dimensional, so you can wear it front or back. There is no right way to wear any of these, but it wanted to stand out, but still being vibrant at the same time, and really young and fresh, and feeling like spring. Like I imagined spring when I was making it, and I think I did a pretty decent job.
Yes, you did. You sure did. And you know, when you talk about vibrant and you can wear it anyhow, and I love that, because like for me, when people ask me what do I do, one of the things that I say I teach women, you know, how to enter a room and how to command the room, command the presence when you enter. You don't want to just enter dragging. You want to have either a really fabulous outfit on, a really nice shoe, or a headpiece that when you enter, they're like, oh, who is she?
Yeah.
You know, so that is what we teach women, teach them. We're going to have classes, and I'm going to work together with her. We're going to have classes teaching the women and men. We don't want to leave the men out, because, you know, we want to make sure our guys are looking really great. I love this piece. This is a really cute piece.
Yeah, that's
seashells.
I did a mermaid collection as well, so this is great for any age group. But I was inspired by like Indonesian headpieces and combined that with a nautical theme, and this is the love child. Okay. We got clips coming later. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I really like this.
Yeah, the next one in the box is my all-time favorite. I love this piece to death. I'm willing to part with it for the right price.
You know, that's another thing, though, because I have like 500 dresses, and I just don't want to part with them. And it's like, I need to sell those dresses because I need money.
Facts.
I'm going to really have to sell some of them now, because it's like,
I got to be an adult. Yes.
So
this one actually has built-in fringe. So for those people who don't want to commit to bangs, you don't have to. But at the same time, you can still look stylish and elegant and definitely stand out in a crowd. And it's very lightweight, so they're not heavy at all.
I'm really blown away. When you said you made headpieces, and I'm so glad that God laid on my heart, ask her to bring some of the pieces. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I did, because These are amazing. Oh, I like this one.
Alicia actually wore that one in a photo shoot.
Okay.
So if you guys go to Alicia's page,
right on that folder.
Yeah, actually, it's on her flyer. She's wearing this exact headpiece. That's the.
Now I
this
get
is
to
the
wear
front.
what my daughter wore. Okay.
You had to flip it around.
Oh. See,
this one does have a right way to wear it because the bows are in the back, the fringe is in the front. Yeah, feels very different flipped around. Cute. Isn't she cute?
They are all so beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. Wow. So you see, guys, on the Facts of Life show, this is what I love. I love just to be able to bring on all this different, not just artists, but you know, we have naturopathic doctor. Last time we had someone that works with children, and it's just I have just different lineup of different people that we're gonna bring on to just give them that exposure, but also to let those of the ones that are out there looking on to know that, hey, if they can do it, I can do it. You know, you guys can have your own TV show too. I'm sure Trey would welcome newcomers because there's room for all of us. So if you have a special gift and you want to have your TV show, hey, come on along. You can call. I'll give you Trey's number. That's his cell phone number, 470-251-4343. No, that's the number for here. So if you guys want any information, or statusnetwork.net, or you go on my website or inbox me, I'll give you guys any information because I love to share. I don't want good things just for myself. I want to be able to, if I have something good, like I always say, the only good thing I don't share is my husband, but everything else I will share. You know, you can have part of it. Because I want everybody to, you know, do well. I can maybe help you find a husband. I have helped a few people find good husbands and good wives, but I don't know. But we're moving on. What do you do? What do you like outside of fashion?
So I love fitness, obviously, but I do bodybuild on the side as a hobby. Wow. So I do competitions all the time. I'm also right. I was like, oh, go, yeah. You know,
wow, good.
Yeah, so I do bodybuild.
Did you run away?
Yes. You guys are betting money?
Oh, wow.
Okay. Nah, I just look like a personal trainer or a cheerleader or there's, you know, a bunch of things that people like to say I look like. Yeah, you know, this is off season right now, so I'm not as like shredded as I usually am.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm not going to mess with you. It's like, okay, if you want to wear a red dress at the show, you can wear a red dress. I usually don't let the models pick the dresses, but
I'm super sweet, guys. I just want you to know that.
She really is. And even just when I saw you, like I said, came with my daughter. I know my daughter picks her friends wisely. I know that God brings the right people to, because I pray for my children like every day. I was like, God, if anybody come around their life that is not for them, please just take them out, get rid of them. So I know that you're super sweet, and just talking to you, I can see that now, and we can all see that, and I'm really honored to have you on here, and to just let the world see what our young people can do, what our young, beautiful Black women can do, you know. And I know someone's going to say, well, what about the other women? Well, yes, everybody, but I'm just talking to her today, and I want to just empower her. I just want to encourage you.
Thank you.
That, you may come against obstacles. You may come against people that might be like, oh, I don't like this, or I don't like that. Don't even let that bother you.
Right.
You know, God has given you a gift, and He will draw the right people to you. So many times we try to be something for everybody, or we want to please everybody, but it's not possible to do that. But once you know your calling, once you know this is what God has called you to do, you just walk in that. And that's all. Hey, babe, can you get me one of my books? I think I brought one in there. I want to gift you with that book, which is talk about your purpose, and you're welcome. And I think sometimes people may say they don't know their purpose, and we can teach you how to find that. That's another class that we do. But once you find your purpose and you walk in it, everybody might not like what you do. They might not like the way that you do it, but you just have to be sure that, okay, you know what, this is what it is about. So this book this is one of my books. It's Journey to Wholeness and Purpose. Well, it's blue, so. And my son, Randy, all my books are blue. My son, Randy, actually, this is his picture. And my other one of my other book, my daughter Alicia did the cover as well. So there's a rainbow, and I really love rainbow and lighthouse, because to me lighthouse is it just speaks life, and the rainbow, to me all of that is life. So that's why I picked that specifically for this book, and it says Journey to Wholeness and Purpose. And I want to give that to you, so hopefully I will bless you, and you can read it and then let me know what it is about, and how you know what it is about. I read the book, so I know what it is about, but if it helps you and stuff like that. So once again, I want you to, if you guys are just tuning in, you might say, wow, they have all these flowers and things around there, but this is my dear friend Chelsea, and is it Kiffin?
It is Kiffin.
Okay.
Yes, and that makes it easy to find me on social media. I'm most active on Instagram, but my website is up. My Facebook is up. Twitter, don't really touch, but it's there.
Well, tell them what your website is. So.
Yes, it's chelseakiffin.com, and that's CHELSEA, Kiffin, KIFFIN.com.
Very good. And then so that's your Facebook page as well.
And also Chelsea Kiffin, and my Instagram is also Chelsea Kiffin.
That's a good thing when you're branding yourself, because I go on Facebook and I'm asking people for their name, and they have names that has nothing to do with their names. I'm like, how are people gonna find you? So that's a real good thing. I use my name pretty much in almost everything that I do. So that's a good thing for branding. And I'm gonna just talk to you again with the flyer that we have here on the screen right now. It's fashion, music, and art on the catwalk. And these are some of the amazing pieces that you're going to see on the catwalk. And let's have Chelsea take another walk out there. And even as I'm talking,
excuse me, guys.
So she's wearing the black and white. Yeah, you can hold this just like over the shoulder like this. So I'm going to show mostly really what you call high fashion pieces, but we will also show a few pieces like this, so that way everyone can find something. The top she's wearing is it's kind of like a brocade material, and I made it where you can wear it with pants, you can wear it with skirt, you can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can wear it with shorts. The skirt, the same thing, you can wear the skirt with just a t-shirt or a nice blouse or a jacket. She has a jacket that she's holding as well. You can wear it because it's like a peplum jacket, and she's going to put it on. You can wear it pretty much anyhow. And that's how I like to design my pieces, because I know that people have different styles, and they might want, well, she knows how to work it. And you guys, you have to come out on December 9th, because this is going to be an amazing show. We'll have like 13 to 15 different designers. We have designers from Talent Latino. We have one of my new friends that I just met, and I forget her name, but she's known in Atlanta. She's going to be our featured model. My daughter's artwork is going to be there. My friend Olivia Garcia is going to be doing pictures. Orchestra Noir, one of my favorite musical team, they're going to be there. And my friend Erica Mitchell, shout out to her. She's going to be hosting the show, and she actually is District 5 over there. She's what do you call it? Right now my brains are fried, but shout out to you, Erica, and the amazing work that you're doing out there in District 5 with the school board. I know you're working hard, and just like all of us, we're trying to help the kids and help young people. And my dear, you can come back and sit down. Sorry, I forgot what I kept talking. And we just trying to help one another. So shout out to even everybody that's in education. And I want to give a special shout out to one of my friends. I don't know if she'll kill me for that. Dr. Ginny Etienne. She is really a person that empowers me and encourages me. And I just want to say thanks to her and for all that she has done and for being a supporter. I want to thank you for coming on. If you're just tuning in, you're listening to the Facts of Life show. I am your host, Athlin Lawrence, and I am just really thankful that you tune in today. And we'll be back in a couple weeks. again, just come back and we'll bring something new. You never know what we're going to do. So I just want to say thank you to everyone that was listening, and have a wonderful day.
Bye-bye.